Hey everybody, welcome to Visual Minute. Today I'm going to talk to you about building a visual language your audience will love. Now, to explain this, let me first tell you what a visual language is. A visual language is the aesthetic look and feel of whatever the content is you're producing. Now, it's not just how it looks, it's the choice in iconography you use, the choice in colors you use, how you use lines, and how you use even things as simple as arrows. These are decisions that if you make them right up front, you can create really engaging and compelling content for your end audience. So when you're trying to consider how to build a visual language that your audience would really love, it's important that you consider three questions. The first question is who? Who is the target audience? What are the things that they like? What are the things that appeal to them? Are they specific to a single location, or are they maybe a broader audience? This will help you identify ways to actually produce content that speaks directly to them. For instance, if I was speaking to a Seattle audience, I might decide to choose a color palette that is the Seahawks green and blue, because we all love the Seahawks here in Seattle. So that's something you have to consider. The demographics of your audience will help weigh in on your color choices, on your illustration choices, etc. The next thing you have to consider is, what is the goal? What is the primary goal you're trying to achieve? Because if your goal, for instance, is to sell more of your product, then you have to develop a visual language that makes your product the center of attention. If your goal, on the other hand, is to change hearts and minds, then you might want to look at a visual language that is people-focused, and you're going to have to come up with an illustration style for your characters that you're going to illustrate in your designs. And then finally, the other question you have to answer is why? Why does your product or service matter? Why does your product or service exceed the competition? What makes it different and unique? By identifying that, you can identify some iconographic visual cues that you can use throughout all of your content. Iconography that helps push your value forward. So when you're creating a visual language, answer those three questions and really answer them in depth. And then everything you choose, from your illustration style, to the type of icons you use, to whether or not you're even illustrating people, and your color palettes, and even your fonts, all of these things should be informed and chosen intentionally based on the answer to those questions.